Hi, I'm Richard. We're at the Open Air Blues Festival in Brezoi. John Steele is not just part of rock history. He drummed it into existence.
Oh.
Tonight, the Animals play at the Open Air Blues Festival in Brezoi. Welcome.
Thank you, Richard. That's very, very flattering, but don't think it's true.
Is this your first time in Romania?
No, but it's the first time I've been to this festival, so it's very impressive.
What do you think of it, what you've seen so far?
Well, I mean, we've had two different kinds of weather already today.
Yeah.
And it's an excellent sound check. The equipment and everything, the organization is very, very high standard. So I'm very impressed. It's good.
I'm going to get into the music now. Are you tired of drumming House of the Rising Sun?
No, I'm not actually. No, it's a good song. It's a good arrangement. Mm-hmm. I think that's the strength of the Animals. Has always been the songs that we recorded back then. They still stand up so well today, and that's the whole strength of it. So it's not the original Animals anymore, but I'm the original drummer, and no, I'm very proud of that song, and it's got a lot of things going for it. I mean, it influenced Bob Dylan to go electric. You know that?
1965. Yeah, I read about that.
Yeah.
Were you good friends with Charlie Watts and Ringo Starr?
Not really. No, we met on the road, or mostly in TV studios when everybody was having singles released, and everybody went to play these like Top of the Pops, Ready Steady Go, Thank You Lucky Stars, these regular TV shows that everybody played on when they had a new single out. So we usually used to meet, and then there were clubs in London where you could go after hours, and a lot of musicians would hang out there. So occasionally met, but we're not. I like Charlie, and he's a very nice bloke, and we had similar tastes in jazz as well as blues and rock and roll. So we were sort of. People said you and Charlie do the same things. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Do you miss anything from the Animals during their peak?
Well, no, it's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hell of a long time ago. I'm just happy to be able to still do it and travel around the world and enjoy myself. So.
It's amazing, yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a period of silence that made you change your approach to drumming?
Change my approach to drumming?
After a period of silence, if you've ever had a break or taken a break.
I've always been playing drums in one way or another, even if it's just on a local level, small blues clubs and things like that. But I've never. There hasn't been a time in my life since I was 16, 17 where I haven't been playing drums at some time. I should be better by now.
Why the drums? Did you start with the drums or another instrument? Or?
No, my first instrument, in my day, everybody was encouraged to play piano, take piano lessons, and I wasn't very good at that. But my first instrument that was my choice was playing trumpet, because back then, I'm talking about in the early 50s, just before rock and roll took off, the popular music of young people was jazz, traditional jazz, So that's where I started my musical instruments, my interest in music. So I played trumpet for a couple of years. That's where I first got together with Eric Burden. We met at Newcastle College of Art, and we each shared an interest in jazz and blues, movies, books. So we had a little jazz band, a 4-piece jazz band. I played trumpet, Eric played trombone, not very well, and a couple of other guys. One played banjo and one played drums. But within a very short time, Eric said, that he wanted to go in a different direction, and he was going to sing. So the banjo player said, "Well, I'm going to play guitar, electric guitar," and the drummer said, "Well, I'm going to play this new instrument, electric bass guitar." And I said, "Okay, well, I'll play drums then." So that's the way it went.
Switch places.
Yeah, just change places, yeah.
How did it feel when the Animals were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994?
I was very honoured. It was quite an occasion. It's a lovely. It takes place in the Waldorf Astoria in New York. There's a house band on, and people get up and do things. Loads of wonderful people there. We shared a table with some great blues and jazz people, and it was a big honour. Eric never got to that because for whatever reason, so it was only Chaz and Hilton and me, and who else was it? Alan. But it's a big honour, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I visited it too. It's in Cleveland.
Yeah, that wasn't open when we got when we were inducted in '94.
Oh.
I think it was about a year or two later that they moved to Cleveland.
What advice would you give to young drummers? Is it a stupid question?
do what you feel comfortable
right
with. Don't try and extreme stuff. Just if you feel comfortable with something, stick with it, and that's what I do. I'm very I'm not technically clever, not at all.
But you're better than the AC/DC drummer, I'm sure.
I don't know about that. Everybody's got different style,
Yeah. Okay, thank you for your time.
You're very welcome, Richard.
Good luck tonight, good luck with the music, and we're waiting for you to come on down to the Open Air Blues Festival.
Excellent.
In Brezoi.
Yeah, be there.